Hi everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and we are back with the next episode of the WWE 2K15 Universe Mode. As you can see, this will be episode number 6 of the Global Force Wrestling brand. And we do have quite a treat in store for you tonight, so let's have a quick look at tonight's card. We're going to start off with the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson, representing Bullet Club, and accompanied to the ring by AJ Styles, taking on Mistico and Kalisto. We're going to see Trent taking on Noam. We're going to see Low Key taking on Pentagon Jr. And if you'd seen last week's episode, you would have seen Low Key pin Pentagon in that fatal 4-way elimination match. We're also going to see a big debut here tonight. It's Sabre Jr., a fantastic British wrestler, and he's going to be taking on Jack Evans. And then here's the treat. In our main event, we have a rematch from the Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view as Kota Ibushi defends his Intercontinental Championship against the former champion Shinsuke Nakamura. So without further ado, let's get straight into our first match. So here we are, straight into our first match. Matt Jackson and Matt Jackson and Mistico starting this match off. Let's see, AJ Styles is at ringside. AJ is currently in a bit of a feud at the moment with Finn Balor, the former leader of Bullet Club. Remember, Nick and Matt Jackson did actually lose the Tag Team Championships at the Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view as well to the South African Pride, Angelico and Justin Gabriel, now known as PJ Black in a lot of the indie wrestling, as Matt brings Nick Jackson into the ring. Bullet Club could really do with a victory here. They're really struggling. Well, Nick and Matt Jackson have been struggling anyway. Kenny Omega, the Junior Heavyweight Champion, has been doing quite well. He defended his championship at the Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view and also had a victory last week against Johnny Gargano. Nick Jackson there with the elbow drop. I don't believe that the Young Bucks have actually won a match at all yet in the Universe mode, so they'll be hoping to break that duct here tonight, and they're starting off very well. Nick Jackson in control of this as Kalisto just drop kicks Nick Jackson off of the apron and brings in his partner Mistico. Nick Jackson makes his way back into the ring. Catches Mistico with a punch to the gut, but Kalisto grabs a hold of Nick Jackson. Then Mistico with a headbutt. See, AJ Styles not happy with that on the outside. There's a standing moonsault by Mistico. Nick Jackson reversing that. Looked like he was going for a vertical suplex. Nick Jackson reversing the Russian leg sweep and bringing Matt back into the match. Mistico with a reversal to the punch there, and now hitting that jawbreaker. Making his way up onto the turnbuckle and hitting a huge diving moonsault into the pin. Only a 1 count though. AJ Styles is up on the apron distracting the referee. And Mistico getting the head scissors as well. Brings Matt Jackson into the centre of the ring. He's going to go for a pin again here. Referee still distracted by AJ Styles. Mistico again with the head scissor takedown. And now Mistico's outside, and it looks like he's taken the top off of the announce table. What's he having planned here? Kalisto throwing Matt Jackson back into the ring. Obviously sees what Mistico had an idea there. Might have got his team disqualified. Matt Jackson baits Mistico in and hits him with that punt to the stomach and then the back elbow. Then brings Nick back into the match. Mistico back into the ring. Nick Jackson catches him straight away and drops him in a back suplex. And now just the elbow to the back of Mistico. Nick picks him up. Hits that neck breaker. Matt's on the top waiting. And hits that diving senton. Great teamwork there by the Young Bucks. And there's a hip toss, and that could be all. Matt Jackson. It is. Matt Jackson took out Kalisto. Nick Jackson. I can only imagine it was due to the damage that Kalisto had already taken. Actually wins this match with only a hip toss. Here is the neck breaker. Here's the neck breaker, and then there was the the senton by Matt off the top, and finally the Young Bucks get a victory under their belt in this universe mode. AJ Styles, as you can see, very happy with the two of them. Remember, the Young Bucks do have a rematch for them titles coming up, and this momentum will definitely help them in that. And here we go into our second match of the evening. It's going to be Trent taking on Noam Dar. So here we go into our second match of the evening. It's Trent, formerly Trent Barretta of WWE and NXT, taking on Noam Dar. For those of you who don't know about Noam Dar, he is a Scottish wrestler, quite young still. He was in the most recent series, a British boot camp for TNA. Very technical, great with submissions, very good agility as well. As Trent throws him into the far corner. And now throwing him into the other corner as well, following it up with that running drop kick. Dar comes down and hits the ground. Two guys lock up. Noam Dar around the back, twisting the arm, and now with a just punches to the face. Trent goes down hard. Noam Dar went for the knee drop. I think Trent just managed to avoid it, and Trent there with the running snapmare. Noam Dar showing some of his agility there with that Lucha Libre style arm drag. Trent fights his way back to his feet. Noam Dar managed to block that and hits the Pele kick. Great Pele kick by Noam Dar. Trent just throws him away and running with that flipping lariat there. Only a one count. Noam Dar kicks out. Noam Dar with a front chancery, then hitting the European uppercut. Getting him again, the front chancery. Went for that Pele kick. Trent avoided it and he bounced off the ropes and came back. Landed horribly. But Dar back in control now. Round the world and hitting that spiked DDT. Brings Trent back to his feet and hits that diving spinning kick. That could be all here. Noam Dar pulls Trent away from the ropes. Rolls him over for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. You got to think the extra time that Dar took to pull away from the ropes, and Trent hits the crunchy straight into the pin. 1, 2, 3. He gets it. Trent gets the victory over Noam Dar. Great victory for Trent, even after being hit by that big spinning kick. There it is. Bang. You've got to think if Trent wasn't so close to the ropes, Noam Dar didn't have to spend time putting him away. That would have been it all. There's only the 2 count. And then almost straight back up, and Trent catches Noam Dar and drops him in that crunchy straight into the pin. Great victory here for Trent. Take nothing away from Noam Dar, though he really showed some great skill and ability in that match, and I say I thought it was all finished after that kick. But Trent just showing some of his durability and toughness. Managing to kick out after 2. And then turn the match around. So now we move into our third match of the evening. It's going to be Low Key taking on Pentagon Jr. And King Cuerno will be at ringside. So here we go in this match. Low Key is taken to wearing a suit in this one for some strange reason, but either way hits the Hurricanrana early. And now just the boots to the face of Pentagon. Pentagon, who's had a very good time here in Global Force Wrestling. Picked up many a victory, however. Oh, that's an early submission here. Great early submission by Low Key. Could this be all? Very early in the match, he's got it locked in. I think Pentagon manages to fight his way out of it here. The same Pentagon's had a very good start in the Global Force Wrestling brand. Last week was his first real loss in that 4-way elimination match, although he did actually eliminate 2 men in there. And then Low Key just took the opportunity to finish Pentagon off. Now Low-Ki trying to prove that wasn't just a fluke. A great German suplex there over the top with a bridge. Now Pentagon trying to gain some offense, but again Low-Ki with a snapmare brings Pentagon up and just punts him to the back. Low-Ki with a springboard knee drop. Then comes around for that flat DDT. Dropping Pentagon straight on his face. And now again Low-Ki just working down them arms. Great Japanese style Low-Ki has got. A lot of strikes, a lot of submissions. So technically just trying to wear Pentagon down. That could be all. That kick to the side of the head. Cuerno's up on the apron, distracting the referee. Low-Ki should have the win here. That was easily a free count. Pentagon was down and out after that kick to the ear. Pentagon now with that drop kick to the side of the head. Running shoulder block on Low-Ki. Pentagon with its over the top senton. Pulls Low-Ki into the centre of the ring. He's going to go for a pin of his own. One. Only a 1 count. Low-Ki kicking out. Low-Ki now with a big clothesline. He's going to springboard knee drop again. Going to go for the pin again. King Cuerno up on the apron. Referee distracted trying to get King Cuerno down. And Low-Ki's got Pentagon up and hits the key crusher. Hits the key crusher and Cuerno's been thrown from ringside. But again, the referee's still distracted by Cuerno. Referee distracted with Cuerno as he ejected him from ringside. And now Pentagon lifts Low-Ki up and drops him on the back of his head. King Cuerno, I think, may have done his job here as Pentagon rolls Low-Ki over for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No! Low-Ki kicks out. I thought that was all she wrote for Low-Ki there. But he's back on his feet and just kicks to the face of Pentagon. And again now, kick to the stomachs and the chest. Oh, followed up by the big one to the side of the head. Low-Ki just pulling Pentagon into the centre of the ring, rolls him over. 1, 2, 3, and that is all. Low-Ki gets a second victory in 2 weeks over Pentagon Jr. And that was a referee stuck with Cuerno. Again, referee stuck with Cuerno, but as he was, Low-Ki just dropped the key driver there. This, I thought, was it. Pentagon managed to drop Low-Ki on the back of his head. Though Low-Ki kicked out just at the last possible second. And then the kick to the side of the head finished this match off. Low-Ki with another great victory here. His second great victory against Pentagon in 2 weeks. Winning that fatal 4-way elimination match was big. However, this is a singles match over one of the guys that's really been on top performing Global Force Wrestling so far. May help him even more. Push him up them rankings. Kenny Omega's Junior Heavyweight Championship may be under threat here. So now move into our fourth match of the evening. It is the debuting Zack Sabre Jr. taking on Jack Evans. And here we go with Zack Sabre Jr., Jack Evans. For those of you who don't know, Zack Sabre Jr. is a fantastic English wrestler. Currently working for Noah in Japan, but works all across the world doing indie bookings. I've seen him recently do a couple of shows for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, even main eventing one pay-per-view, and he's just out of this world. He's just so fluent in the ring. Very aggressive style, lots of submissions. And there he goes, working on the arms straight away. And just a punt to the back. I think he calls that the penalty kick, he calls that. Now just locking Jack Evans in again, just working on the arm, spinning around the back, and now hit the butterfly suplex. Zack Sabre Jr. having a fantastic beginning to his career here. Just dominating this match over Jack Evans so far. Brings Jack back to his feet, but Jack manages to fight back and hit a dragon screw of his own. Zack Sabre Jr. likes to use the arm breaker as a finishing maneuver. You may see him working on the arms of I forgot his name. Jack Evans. You may see him working on the arm of Jack Evans throughout this match, trying to weaken him down, but Jack Evans is working on the arm of Zack Sabre Jr. here himself. Gonna go for the pin here, Jack Evans. Only a 1 count. Zack Sabre Jr. managed to fight his way out. And there's the arm breaker by Zack Sabre Jr. As I said, working them arms down for that cross arm breaker. Just a punch to the back. Just kicks to the side of the leg. He's got very good striking ability as well. Oh, look, they sort of went for that discus forearm. Jack Evans avoided it. Zack back in control though with that Russian leg sweep. Is he going to go for where? He's going to go for over the top with that 180-degree rotation into the splash. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count, but very nearly a 3 here by Zack Sabre Jr. who slams him down. The Mistico driver, also one of his finishing maneuvers. 2, 3, and Zack Sabre Jr. has a great victory here in his debut at Global Force Wrestling, easily defeating Jack Evans. He was after the springboard splash, only a 2 count. Then this was after the Mistico driver. Jack Evans had no chance in that one. Zack Sabre Jr., fantastic wrestler. And this is the champion, Kazuchika Okada, the Global Force champion, coming out and attacking Zack Sabre Jr. at the end of this match. That is fantastic. I couldn't have asked for much more. Okada attacking Zack Sabre Jr. at the end of this match. There's been a lot of talk of Zack Sabre Jr.'s debut here, and Okada obviously thinks that is taken away from himself. And now we move into our main event of the evening. It's Kota Ibushi versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the Intercontinental Championship. The following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Global Force Wrestling Intercontinental Championship. So we are underway in our main event here this evening. Both these guys, fantastic wrestlers, two of the best to come out of Japan. We saw Kota Ibushi defeat Nakamura for the Intercontinental Championship at the Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view. This is Nakamura's rematch for that belt. And here he is just schooling Ibushi a bit in the art of collegiate wrestling there. And there's the great belly to back suplex by Nakamura now, laying out with the strikes and the kicks, but Ibushi comes back with that back elbow. I apologise, that's my phone going off. Ibushi now gets a hold of Nakamura and drops him in that neck breaker, bringing him back to his feet, twisting the arm. But Nakamura reverses, throwing Ibushi into the corner and splashing him. Nakamura just a quick slap there just to take the wind out of him a bit, and again showing some of his collegiate wrestling skills. Ibushi came at Nakamura there and he managed to reverse it into that tilt-a-whirl slam. Ibushi though never looked like he was going to go for a neck breaker, but just thumps his elbow into the chest of Nakamura, then hits that standing moonsault. Ibushi went for that dropkick. Nakamura just knocking it away, hitting a clothesline. And Ibushi with that running Meteora. And again a standing moonsault in Nakamura. He brings Nakamura to his feet. Nakamura twisting the arm of Ibushi, but Ibushi showing his wrestling ability there, reversing it and arm dragging Nakamura over the top. And now Ibushi still in control with that elbow to the chest again, and went for that spinning leg drop. I don't think he had much control over that. He went for it again. I don't think he got all of it. Nakamura's back to his feet. Went for a drop kick, and there we go. The spinning leg drop to the back of Nakamura. Nakamura again back to his feet though. Tripping Ibushi, and hits that running elbow. Just trading strikes to the gut now. Nakamura coming out on top of the strike war, but Ibushi comes back with some more of his own. And a big kick to the chest, and then a running Meteora again by Ibushi. He brings Nakamura to his feet, but Nakamura tripping Ibushi. And now just slamming Ibushi's head off of the mat. Ibushi back to his feet. And there's the knee to the stomach by Ibushi on Nakamura. Ibushi thrown into the corner. And a shoulder thrust into the corner. And now pulling him out with a huge clothesline. And here we go into the triangle choke. Triangle choke, I believe that is, by Nakamura on Ibushi. Nakamura thinks he's done enough damage now, but Ibushi back to his feet and just throwing Nakamura over the top. Nakamura, they're fighting his way back into the ring. And hitting that back enziguri. Ibushi with a low kick. Looked like he's going to go for a vertical suplex, but Nakamura reverse it into that snap suplex. Again, just trading strikes in the middle of the ring. Oh, it looked like Nakamura was going to go for a power slam. It was reversed into that arm breaker. And there's a springboard shooting star press by Ibushi. He picks Nakamura up, but Nakamura reverses. Again, just putting Ibushi down. Oh, great move there by Ibushi. Almost like a Pele kick from the forward position. And now he locks Nakamura into that camel clutch. He's got him in the camel clutch. Nakamura pulling his way towards the ropes. Can he reach it? Oh, he doesn't need to because he manages to stand up and drop Ibushi on his back. Ibushi with the snapmare. Just stomping Nakamura while he's down, and again just going for the kicks, but Nakamura managed to avoid him. And there's a Russian leg sweep by Nakamura. Oh, I thought Nakamura might have been setting up for the knee there. Oh, and it's Ibushi with a quick Northern Light into the pin. Only a 1 count. Nakamura there with a shoulder thrust. Going to go for the pin straight from that one. Only a 1 count. These two guys really desperate to keep a hold of this championship. Or to win the championship, obviously in the case of Nakamura. There's a quick roll. Quick Hurricanrana into the pin. Nakamura kicks out. And there's a drop kick by Ibushi. Just slamming Nakamura's arm into the mat. Where's Ibushi going here? Ibushi's taking the top off of the announce table. Remember, Ibushi does have champion's advantage. Count out or disqualification leaves him with the belt. What's he doing here? He's got Nakamura up on the announce table. What's he got planned here? He picks him up. Oh, he just set out powerbombs him through the announce table. The referee, he's not going to disqualify Ibushi. I feel that'd be harsh on Nakamura. But Nakamura makes his way back into the ring before the count. Ibushi with that spinning back heel kick. There can't be much left in Nakamura's locker. 1, 2. No. Oh. Very, very close to a 3 count again by Ibushi on Nakamura. How is Nakamura fighting through this? Nakamura picking Ibushi up onto the top rope. What has he got planned here? He's got him up in the superplex. Oh, he superplexes him outside the ring. Nakamura just suplexed Ibushi outside the ring to the matting. That matting is very thin. It must only be about an inch thick. Nakamura now dancing away. But again, he can't win this match by count. Oh, he can win this match by count out, but he won't get the belt. Ibushi makes his way back to the ring. It probably would have fared him better to stay out there. Both these guys have really destroyed the other one in this match. There can't be much left in this. Elbow drop to the back. But Ibushi straight back up. And there's that over the top Insuguri. Shooting star press into the clothesline by Ibushi. He picks Nakamura up. And hits him with that stroke. Standing shooting star press. But Nakamura's straight back to his feet. Ibushi drops out of the ring, just trying to avoid Nakamura, and now just hitting him with that hip toss. And there's that kick again, dropping Nakamura onto the what's left of that announce table. These two guys are taking it all around the arena here. Ibushi with an elbow to the face. And then the leg drop on Nakamura. Ibushi comes back into the ring, striking Nakamura, but Nakamura comes back with some strikes of his own. Gets Ibushi in the headlock, drops him in the chin buster. Pulls Ibushi into the center of the ring for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. How much more damage can these two guys take? Oh, Ibushi just throwing Nakamura into the other corner. Now the strikes again. Here comes with the tornado DDT out of the corner. Could that be all here? 1, 2. Oh, again only a 2 count. How much more can these two guys give to each other? Ibushi's got Nakamura up in the powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that is all. Ibushi retains his Intercontinental Championship in one of the best matches we've seen on Global Impact. It went everywhere. Here was the early triangle choke. We saw Ibushi put Nakamura through the announce table. There was that stroke. We saw Nakamura superplex Ibushi outside the ring onto the matting. And then finally, there was the pin from the tornado DDT. And then finally up in the sit-out powerbomb into the pin for the win. Nakamura was very close to the ropes, but he just did not have the energy to grab one. Ibushi to shake the hands of No. Nakamura not happy. Nakamura is not happy with Ibushi here. But a great victory for Nakamura nonetheless. So thank you very much guys for watching. This has been Global Force Wrestling's Global Impact. I've been Shabby Gamer. Please like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.